cops investigating the horrific triple homicide of Sheri Coleman and her 2 young sons find a jaw-dropping digital clue in Chris Coleman's computer.
Naked in my bathroom,
Really?
getting cleaned up.
It's an X-rated video.
She is on the camera and being recorded.
Chris is supposed to be guarding his boss, televangelist Joyce Meyer, in Hawaii, not letting his guard down with a naked woman in his hotel room.
Where are we?
We are in Hawaii,
Sweet daddy.
being bad.
Bad?
Kinda bad.
You can bet Chris didn't send this video of his trip to his wife, Sheri.
This is Tara.
That's because Tara
My own home video of naked Tara.
is Sheri's best friend from high school. You heard right, the best friend of Chris's wife. Tara is a cocktail waitress at a poker room in St. Petersburg, Florida. She and Chris exchanged naughty selfies and videos so provocative we can't show you everything.
So anyway, just wanted to say I love you, and as you can hear, what's funny is you are messaging me now. Said, show me your picture, say I love my hair today. Look at you look so hot.
On his computer, Chris Coleman had details about Tara, her measurement, her ring size, and the name of a baby that they would have. The name was going to be Zoe.
A baby?
Chris said he was friends while detectives in Florida found out that it was an affair with a promise to marry.
A promise of marriage? He's already married with children. How would the son of a preacher man pull that one off? Chris's dad, Pastor Ron Coleman, has this stunning explanation.
Tara was just meeting a need that Sheri at the time wasn't taken care of. And
But I don't understand.
well, I mean, every man's got his desires and every man has to be respected. It's built into every man. If your wife doesn't respect you, then you're going to find respect someplace else.
So are you saying that Sheri was a bad wife?
Just at that short, brief time, she had stepped back from doing her job as a wife.
Chris doesn't know it yet, but the cops know all about Tara. They've seen the raunchy videos, they've seen the naked selfies, they've seen the pictures of them kissing, and they know with 100% certainty that those email threats came from his own computer.
I'm just going to have a seat there.
Only hours after the bodies were found, detectives bring Chris into the interrogation room.
How you doing? I mean, is there anything I can get you freezing? Yeah.
They give him a blanket,
Best we can do.
but he won't need it because detectives are about to turn up the heat.
Last night, did you guys get any kind of argument or anything?
No, it was awesome. She fell asleep in my arms on the couch. If I just been there this morning.
Chris says there was no argument, but detectives know that's a lie.
All those police officers that you saw, they were all scurrying about the neighborhood. Why would somebody tell us that they thought that there was an argument at that house last night?
I have no idea. I'm being 100% honest, because there wasn't one.
Okay, but did anything else happen that you're not telling me? Chris, I'm getting the sense that you're not being 100% truthful. And did you go to bed at the same time?
Yeah, brushed teeth and
Turned TV off downstairs and
I did all that stuff, and I went around and checked to make sure everything was locked, like I always do.
And then, what was she wearing when she went to bed?
Nothing.
Nude? Okay. Is that normal? And that's all right. And what were you wearing when you went to bed?
When detectives are out of the room, Chris gets a text, not from Tara, but from his dad.
My dad just texted me asking if I needed a lawyer. Do I need to get one for any reason?
Right now we're just kind of going over everything with you as far as what you did, the night before.
And what they are about to go over would put the cheating bodyguard into a box impossible to climb out of.
Had you seen anyone else outside of your wife in a romantic way?
No. Tara in Florida, I've talked to her a ton lately, but...
And what's with that? I mean,
Just a friend, somebody to talk to.
cops asked Chris how Sheri seemed on the morning he left for the gym. Remember, the pathologist concluded she was already dead.
That she seemed fine when you left. I mean, nothing that you could tell that.
No, she's fine.
When you left the house this morning, was your wife alive?
Oh, yeah.
What would you say if I told you that I don't think she was?
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I think she was.
Did you hear that? Listen again.
I mean, I think she was.
Chris says he thinks his wife was alive when he left the house that morning. Remember that surveillance camera that is aimed at his house? There is nothing on there that shows anyone snuck into the home in the middle of the night. Detectives now pile on, turning the screws even tighter.
Listen, man, she wasn't alive when you left.
She was alive. She was laying right beside
Listen
me.
to me. We can go back and forth with this all day long, but the physical evidence doesn't lie, man. She was not alive when you left this morning. The children weren't alive when you left this morning.
Yes, they were.
No, come on, Chris.
They
We gotta get over this. Were you involved in her death?
No,
Okay. Was someone you know involved in her death?
I don't know.
Did you know? Did you talk to anybody about arranging her death?
No, absolutely not.
Detectives now circle back to Tara.
Were you having an affair with anybody?
No.
Okay, you said you had a close friendship. But were you actually doing anything that you felt wouldn't be approved by your wife?
Some of the conversations, probably.
His lying about the affair was so stupid because there were all these videos and pictures of him with her naked. What sense does that make?
Doesn't make any sense. He had to have known they would find out. He left evidence everywhere.
What kind of a security guy is this?
All that circumstantial evidence is beginning to point to Chris as the man who might have had the motive to strangle his wife and 2 boys. Then the cops drop a bombshell, one that will paint Chris into a corner.
The St. Petersburg homicide unit is talking to Tara right now, and she showed us the pictures that you sent her. You got Tara down there in St. Petersburg spilling her guts to a room full of homicide detectives that do nothing but homicide.
Next,
I'm in the middle of a really high-profile murder investigation.
Tara speaks to the police.
I have 4 detectives here sitting at my house.
What she reveals in not 1, not 2, but 3 explosive interviews with detectives.
Did you have any knowledge of these homicides?
Was Tara the motive for murder?
So you're saying some madman sat in the shadows and waited and watched for you to leave and then entered that house. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's the only thing I can assume.